How did it feel to get another win like that?
Yeah, it was pretty special. I mean, they were very good, I thought. I mean, they were very good in contact in terms of offloading the ball and playing at pace. So I think they played very well. And it was a special win, I think, especially because we came here 2 years ago and we lost. And we felt like we didn't play well. We didn't play our brand of rugby. So to come out and to play that way and come away with a tough win against a very good French team was very pleasing.
I guess, people always talk about not wanting to play on the park or anything like that, but does that kind of motivate you coming into this? How does it kind of change your approach?
It's something you probably look back after the game. I mean, in terms of our prep leading into this, we just spoke about kind of just preparing as well as we can, because we know that the performance will be a reflection of how we've prepared throughout the week. So thinking about it afterwards, it definitely feels pretty nice to come away with the win after losing here 2 years ago.
Obviously, this is home for you at the moment. Did it feel like home tonight?
Yeah, I felt really comfortable. It was weird when we played the Springboks in Brisbane. I felt like I was at home. I felt comfortable, and then coming here as well was the same thing. I felt really happy to be here, and obviously having my family, it makes me feel really comfortable. It was familiar surroundings, so it was good.
Even though, the crowd was very firmly on the home side, and when the Marseillaise gets belted out, as somebody who plays in France, but clearly is on the opposition team on the night, how do you feel when the Marseillaise is kind of singing around?
It's just amazing. It's an amazing atmosphere to play in. It's a great stadium, and when there's that many people here to watch the game and passionate about their team doing well, for me it just adds to the theatre of it. I enjoy it. I like the noise. I like the crowd, and it makes it just a good vibe, and you're just happy to be out there playing and enjoying it.
And Ireland next week, obviously another very big task for this Wallabies team. They've had victory over the All Blacks quite recently. They've pushed them again tonight. What sort of a challenge does Ireland present?
I think they'll obviously be very tough. They're playing really good rugby at the moment, but I think we just got to enjoy this. People can't underestimate how tough it was out there to play and to win a Test match here in front of a massive crowd against a very good quality outfit. So I think we'll enjoy this and make the most of the win, and then we'll switch focus tomorrow.
What was going through your head the last couple of minutes watching?
I kind of just trusted the defence. I was obviously watching the dying stages, but the guys, I was happy the scrum wasn't a penalty, that first and foremost, but when it went into the phase play, we did it last week in Scotland, just back the defence and trust the systems, and the guys did that, and Fipsy got up there, put a little bit of pressure on the kick, which obviously caused them to miss, and that's what it's about, really proud of the effort.
Sean was saying before how important those kind of efforts are, and they're almost more important than spectacular tries and that sort of thing. You feel like that's
well, they're the things that you don't notice. That split second of pressure that you put on someone in that instance, he shanks it just a little bit and it misses. So those little things accumulate over the 80 minutes, and they result in us obviously getting the win.
You were one of the few who kind of was maintained from one starting lineup to the next starting lineup. How are you feeling physically, and you feel like that might give Australia a bit of an advantage going into next week against Ireland, having had the 11 guys or 10, I think, with Bernard who had a bit of a rest this week?
Yeah, I think it was just about managing workloads. The guys obviously didn't have played a number of games in a lot of minutes. You look at someone like Hoops and Izzy, pretty much played every minute of every game. So you manage guys' loads in terms of training. You can pull blokes in and out, and obviously in terms of games, they obviously felt this was the right time to do it. And you've got to give credit to the guys who stepped in to play. The guys who didn't play, they'll be ready for the opportunity next week. But the guys who stepped in to play, there's a lot of talk about not being frontliners and things like that, but they stepped up, and played really well against a really, really good team. I'm
sure you would have been in a similar situation at various points in your career, having, how much can you be re-energised by 1 week's rest? How much of a difference can it make to a player?
I don't really know.
You've never been rested?
No, I have, but you just roll with it. Like if you get told you're not playing, it's still disappointing regardless of the fact that you're just getting rested, because you want to be out there, but you take it when it comes, and you make the most of it in terms of doing the things that you need to get your body right for the following week. So the guys didn't do too much. They stayed off their legs, and guys like, as I said, Hoops and Izzy and those guys, they don't need to do too much because of the amount of footy that they've played throughout the year, so it was good for them.
did you make Carl's performance tonight?
I thought he was outstanding. I thought he played very, very well. For someone who was thrust in there in his first test to start against the French, he played very well. He defended very well. He was very vocal out there, wanted the ball in his hands, and he worked very well in tandem with Foles as well.